At least we gonna get some type of drama.
And that's all thanks to TT.
She said, you need to tell them everything.
What up, YouTube? Welcome to OutspokenReax. I am Cordell.
Bria.
And we are just finishing up, what was this, Love Island Season 8, Episode 23.
Mm-hmm.
The fall off of everything with, the fallout with everything from Casa. And of course, we had Meg come in and try and loosen stuff up. But I mean, we can start from the beginning, how everything, I guess, settled down. I thought there was going to be a lot more honesty, honestly. And I don't think that I got that because it was just a lot of like apologizing, and I just felt like some of the apologizing wasn't real. Like, it's just, I'm apologizing because maybe somebody told me I didn't need to apologize, the producers told me, or somebody else told me, and then the acceptance of the apology also is like, all right, I guess, like, all of a sudden it's just real cool when just a second ago y'all was trying to kill each other. Not really, but like, it's just like, nah, I'm not buying it. So I'm kind of like, all right, whatever though. If that's how we gonna play it and keep it copacetic that way, then cool. Your thoughts? Or if you have any thoughts on just how everything initially fell off.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of apologies. Trying to remember all the apologies. As far as TT and Trinity, I honestly kind of feel like that was glossed over way too fast. I don't think it was genuine just because
On
just
either
like,
side.
I think with TT, I definitely don't think it was genuine on her side because like she still had that smirk going on. And with Trinity, I don't know if she was good because at the end of the day, it was just like, okay, well, if she's saying sorry, cool, because like at the end of the day, her beef really wasn't with her. It was with Casey. And so I think with Trinity, it might have been, well, if she's willing to apologize, then cool, we can just move past this and keep it pushing. What are they? Oh, they apologized to Parmita.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that was fine. To me, that didn't feel fake because they kept saying like, we don't have beef with y'all, it's with the boys. But I'm glad they were able to smooth that over or whatever. I really think even though TT can show like a crazy wild side, I honestly think she wants to be very liked as well.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Because that's what it seems like to me. So it's just like, it's hard because I'm just like, which one is it? Because usually if it's like, I don't give a fuck if none of y'all like me and you stand on that, or it's like, but I want to get along with everybody here. And to me, she's trying to be like, well, I thought y'all was going to be mad at me type energy. And I'm just like, no, we were, because of how you came off. So it's just like, to me, I'm like, you got to stand on either one. It's kind of hard to do both to that, because I feel like you're extreme on like standing 10 toes down and then extreme being on like, I want y'all to like me.
Yeah.
If you really don't care, then you really don't care. And you keep that energy. But you, I mean, you could be like, listen, I said what I said because of this. This is where I was coming from. I felt like y'all didn't give him an opportunity to talk. And that's what was bothering me the most, because y'all are attacking him. Y'all want him to talk, but then y'all not letting him talk. Like, explain why you got the way you got. And then if y'all were able to smooth it over, then cool. Then y'all can, apologize, gloss it over, cool. But it just, I don't know, it was weird to me.
Yeah, I felt like, on top of that, like, at least now that I'm thinking back on the apology, because, we saw Tiara, that's her name, right? We saw Tiara and her conversation with Casey, and she didn't have any regrets, any remorse, as far as, standing up for him and supporting him, which I would expect. And then when I think about the actual apology, she specifically just only apologized for calling her a little girl. She didn't apologize for standing up for him. She didn't apologize for coming to his defense. Nothing like that. It was just the one comment that she apologized for. So fair. I guess in that regard, then cool. Like, it's not like she's telling Casey one thing and then going back and acting a different way. She just apologized for the one comment. So I guess I'll accept that. Yeah. I didn't expect her and Aniya to have a conversation that damn quickly.
Yeah, me neither.
I was like, okay. Did they had a conversation that night or the next day?
It was the next day.
The next day? Okay. So I was like, all right, cool. And then, of course, we have this nonsense going on between Sincere and Melanie. Like, I'm like, Melanie, you are doing a lot of crying and you are being really upset for someone who chose Sincere. So it just really confuses me. Like, if you were going to be this unhappy and this worked up, why did you not just choose Corey? It just doesn't make sense because you clearly thought it out in your head. I'm going to choose him, and when he come back in here, I'm going to cuss him out, and then I'm going to still be mad at him, and I'm going to still be worried. I don't trust you. I still don't trust you. And it's like, so why'd you choose this man? I just don't get it.
I think it might be one of those situations where, like, when he's out of sight, out of mind, and you're like, yeah, he's playing me, but I really do like him, and I want to see if we can work through it. But now that he's in your face, you just get madder and madder and madder, and she don't know what to do with her emotions and shit. I think that's what's happening, because it's a lot easier when you don't have to see the person that you feel like embarrassed you, that felt like you can't trust, and you're just like, you know what, maybe I can't work through this. You know, I've had time to reflect and to think. It's like, if I tell him how I feel, and we can move, and then we can start working through it, we can move past it. But I think now that he's in her face, it's harder than she thought it was. I think that's probably what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Is what I'm going to assume.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm like, all right.
But what got me though, what got both of us when he said, I tell the truth, but I don't tell the whole truth.
Oh, that was later. Yeah,
so
yeah.
So I think that's why
people think I'm two-faced.
Bitch. But I already knew you knew what you was doing. I think all of America knew you knew what you was doing.
Mm-hmm. And you still did it anyway. Over and over and over. And over and over and over. So, yeah. Kata and Zach, that's another situation where I'm just like, all right, he's over here joking, saying I love you.
Yeah, that's just
First
not
of all,
cool.
that's wild.
That's not okay.
Ain't nobody joking around using those words. Like,
no.
That's
right. Too much.
Yup.
I don't care how much of a jokester you are. It's like, that's just how I am. Yeah, you can joke all day and night, but what you're not gonna do, you can't joke about saying I love you. You can't joke that you're proposing to somebody. Like, that's not okay. And I've seen some videos here and there come across my timeline of like couples and like the boyfriends kind of like joke around, and I'm like, and if you know your girl and she's okay and it really doesn't hurt her feelings because of how strong the bond is between the both of y'all, and she knows like that's gonna happen, then cool. I can't judge y'all's relationship for that. But y'all are 3 weeks in. Yeah, you can't be joking around saying love you, because you know how he didn't say I love you. So I knew it wasn't serious, but still, that's not okay, because you still playing with this girl's feelings and emotions.
Yeah, because honestly, what's all of this is giving right now to me is just everybody feels like they're playing. Sorry, not everybody. Zach, Bryce, Trinity, the three of them all just feel like they're playing a game to me, and it's gonna keep on coming up every time we have these conversations, because you're saying stuff like that, but I don't see you should be exclusive, or you should be asking this person to be your boyfriend or girlfriend. I don't see that. Same thing with the Zach and Bryce. Like, are you still exploring? They're both like, no, I'm done with that crap. I also don't see you saying, let's be exclusive then. I haven't seen you say we're closed off, we're exclusive. I'm not seeing we're boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, y'all are just saying stuff. So I'm like, all right. I'm just looking at all of y'all with side eyes, and I don't remember if it was Kato or if it was Melanie because both of them were upset at one point with the person that they chose. But one of them was like, you should have been so distant from these girls. I think it was Melanie telling Sincere, like, you should have been so distant, yada yada. I'm like, if he was supposed to be so distant, that's basically you saying that he should have been closed off. Are y'all closed off? Like, I don't understand that we keep on having these arguments and we're yelling at these people to be closed off. Granted, yes, before anybody gets on me, yes, He could have gone about it differently. Cool. But what Melanie is saying is you should have been really distant. As in, you shouldn't have been exploring. You can't explore and be distant. So you're asking me to be really, really distant, but it's also okay to explore. Those two things don't make sense. They contradict. So he should have been close. He just shouldn't have been kissing. And that's completely different than saying he should have been really distant. Just don't kiss these people, which I'm fine with if that is what your beef is. Now to Meg and these challenges. Personally, I thought it was all trash. I'm like, you do, booty shaking and all that stuff. You already know the guys ain't gonna win that.
But that, and then I say too, like she's on her fuck men tour and rant right now. But also that's just her brand. Shaking ass is her brand.
Right.
So it has to be. If they're gonna have Meg Thee Stallion on the show, that's just what it's gonna be.
Which is fine, because they did it last time with last year, and it was fun. But then they did some other stuff that was more interesting. The next one we got cakes, but then we don't have cakes because the guys have to throw a cake and wherever it lands, but the girls can shoot a gun, and then when it misses, they can just correct their aim while it's still shooting. So, and it makes more of a mess, and then the girls win. Like, it don't make no sense. I'm just like, you're just making a game for the girls to win. And then it's a 10-second head start to get it, and then Zach
he still won.
He still wins, but that's because they chose Kenzie, and Kenzie's not as smart as she says she is. So I'm just like, all right.
That shit was funny.
Cool, because she over here, I thought it was a note. You thought that we put a scroll. She thought it was a little scroll that we could just open up like back in the day that's going to read something. Like, hey, no, it's a candle, chick. Like, what are we talking about? So I'm like, all right. So the challenge for me was kind of a waste, except for like us, the messiness of it all, of who's getting the cake and who's getting the cream gun and all that happened. So, Casey and Aniya situation. Like, first of all, Aniya, you said you didn't even want to talk to this man, but then you get mad as the man don't come and talk to you, even though you said you don't want to talk to this man. So I'm kind of like, he was right not to talk to you. And he said it himself. He was like, it's all.
That's what we women do at that age.
But
because we're mad.
Right. But at the same time, I'm like, you would like a guy who understands you. And from what it seemed like Casey understood your emotions pretty well, because it was like, he said it's only been a day. And he already, and we saw in the episode that he said he was going to talk to her. He had already acknowledged that he had to talk to her, and he was going to do so. So,
but that was with the guys,
right? Yes, I know.
So the girls are not going to know that.
But like, but he was actually right. Like, nah, she not gonna want to talk to me right now. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give it some more time to cool off.
He's like, it's only been a day.
It was like, I was gonna talk to you, but not now, because I know your behind didn't want to talk to me, and your behind didn't want to talk to me. So I was giving you space. Just like how the girls.
But see, he don't be saying everything he be thinking, and that does frustrate me with Casey, because he literally should have said that instead of just saying it's only been a day. He could have been like, Aniya, I know you well enough that your emotions, you're upset with me. You have every right to feel upset with me, and I know you don't want to talk right now because it's only been a day. No one's going to hear each other if we're both heightened in emotion and we're just in our irrational brain right now. Like, I'm giving it some time to cool off so we can have a rational conversation about it.
Yeah.
So I actually told the boys that I plan to talk to you. I don't need your friends behind you. I need it to be us, and I need us to be in a more calm, level-headed space. But he don't be saying nothing.
Yeah. He does.
That's a frustrating
I
thing.
will say he does need to get better at articulating himself when he does have the opportunity to speak. And maybe we don't get to see it because a lot of times he doesn't get the opportunity to speak. Trinity, still annoying. She over here turning her head, but then the guys can't turn their head when she turned her head. Like, again, hypocrite. But anyway, to the casa, to Carl and Amora.
TT said, "Fuck that shit up. Girl, tell her everything.
He
toxic."
Yeah, I'm just upset that it's Carl. Like I said, like, it's cool, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna need him to let Aniya know my walls are up, girl. because you didn't choose me. America chose me to come back.
Yeah, and the only thing that's going to interest me, because, yeah, the only thing that's going to interest me is if Carl and Amora are allowed to speak. Really, like, if they're allowed to choose each other, because usually bombshells can't choose each other. So I'm like, what are their rules? Are they allowed to explore each other or not? If they're not allowed to explore each other, then I'm not really interested, because I already know, okay, cool. Carl and Aniya are going to choose each other, because who else are they going to be able to choose? Mm-hmm. So, and if that's the case, then I already know who's leaving next episode.
After a certain point, like, there have been a couple of times where bombshells explore each other.
Right, but because it's so soon, like, I don't think they're going to be able to explore each other before the next person gets shipped off this island. Mm-hmm. So, if that's the case, I already see it where, again, Amora's about to be up out of here in the next one. Like, it'll be Amora.
That's okay. She can fuck shit up and then dip.
Because everybody has a person now, except for her. Literally. So I'm just
that's fine. She can be here. You want Corey to fuck shit up? Amora's gonna fuck shit up with TT behind her.
I wanted both.
So either way, it's gonna be fucked.
Right.
So she's gonna do what she needs to do, and then she be like, all right, and now it's my time to leave.
Yeah, but it would have been better, because I'm like, okay, she says all that stuff, and Corey is still right here.
No.
Like, it would have been right there. Quick shift. But everybody who voted, the majority of people clearly who voted, wanted to support Aniya.
I definitely think
I wanted to support Melanie.
Yeah. and there was a good amount of people I saw on social that wanted to support Melanie as well. It just wasn't enough people, apparently. But I really wish we got to at least choose 2 boys, because there was more cast of boys than there was cast of girls left. Yes. So I think that would have been fair.
It was only 2 girls to 4 boys.
Exactly. So that's kind of whack. But I ain't got nothing else.
Yeah. No. I guess we'll see what Amora decides to do with the information from TT. It's gonna be rough out here the next couple days for Sincere. So, but again, what does Melanie need to do about it? It's not like America set her up for success. So this is gonna happen. What, they both just gonna go home? Melanie ain't got nobody else to choose. And so I'm like, it is what it is. Aniya gets her vote at the end of the day from majority, and Melanie is now about to be left in the wind. So it's unfortunate, but that is all. We hope you all enjoy. Please like, subscribe, rate, review, share on our socials. Join us on Patreon, where you can see these videos earlier access, unedited, and be part of our exclusive content. Till next time, I am Cordell.
I'm Bria.
Be easy, be breezy, and please take it easy.